to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbao. Now, in a thrilling playoff at the Accra Sports Stadium earlier today, Young Apostles clinched a spot in the Ghana Premier League after defeating Agyemang Heroes on penalties 4-3. They joined Vision FC from Zone 3 and Holy Stars from Zone 2 as their three new teams in next season's Ghana Premier League. Joy Sports' Lawrence Beidou was at Accra Sports Stadium and reports.
Asim Sule opened the scoring for Young Apostles inside the first 15 minutes of the game. His low strike from outside the penalty box bounced just in front of goalkeeper Karim Raouf to give the Winchi-based side the lead. Young Apostles controlled the game thereafter and had chances to double their lead, but fluffed their lines. Agyemang Heroes were not going to fall prey to similar instances, with Mohamed Adama scoring with just minutes away from the first half break. Both teams created limited opportunities in the second half, but they yielded no results. Benjamin Chum, imposed for Young Apostles, was the busiest of the goalkeepers after the break, pulling off some wonderful saves to keep them in the game. The encounter traveled to extra time, but just as in the first and second halves, there was no winner and the game had to be decided on penalties. Having scored their first two kicks, Young Apostles missed their next two. However, Agyemang Heroes would also go on to miss their next three penalties before Suleiman Yaya Abu scored the winning kick to seal Premier League football next season for Young Apostles. The fans at the Accra Sports Stadium could not hide their excitement following the team's promotion to the top flight.
Actually, I'm so excited. We thank the Almighty God. We fought very hard for it because for the first time, Winchi, to be precise, haven't gotten any Premier League team before. So right now, we are much grateful. We are so excited, and we thank the Almighty God. Right now, I'm so excited. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, who said yeah. Afumu yemu, ya bra. Just yeah, who said yeah, yanka. Eradia ye bi amaye. Eradia ye bi amaye. Ye da obi bia wata ye ti. Awo ma ye ba ye fruka bedu ye. Ye da obi ase. Obi bia wade ne mpa wata ye ti. E na edi free Winchi bedu nkran. Ya kasa ye be fa win no e di aba Winchi. Ya ba ye turodo. Ya ba e ba be fa e di ba Winchi.
They surrendered the first half lead. They fell twice short in the penalty shootout. But it is Captain Suleiman Abu who scored the winning penalty to ensure that Young Apostles grabbed the last slot of promotion from the Division 1 League into the Ghana Premier League. It is Young Apostles who will be playing in the Ghana Premier League next season. From the Accra Sports Stadium, Lawrence Beidou for Joy Sports.
Yeah, well, that's Lawrence Beidou with that excellent report there. But let's stay in the Ghana Premier League because it has been featured by many top footballers, but not many have been able to live a life of financial stability after their career. One of such former player is Eric Agyemang. After captivating fans on the local scene with his skills, Agyemang is now struggling with life. My colleague Joseph Ayinga Water tells this very special story.
The story of Eric Agyemang, known as Ajingo, is a tale that defies belief. Once a strong and adaptable defender, capable of playing anywhere in defense, he captivated fans alongside his close companion, Solomon Asante, for Brecum Chelsea in the CAF Champions League. But his life took a complete turn from promise to misfortune. A talent, once bursting with promise, now a wilted, forgotten ball in the corner of the stadium, neglected and fallen. This is the story of Eric Agyemang. Vibrant at first sight, now he is lost in the haze of excess. Now he is a shadow of his former self, battling alcoholism, homelessness, and relying on odd jobs to survive. Often found stranded after excessive drinking, Naami, a local food vendor, reveals that Agyemang washes dishes for money to make ends meet.
Wakala yo bi e chef etumo. Ni bi am ye hi wo ya tun opompo. Sometimes ke mi na opompo e kan wa shani am ya mi ken pa me han le 20 cedi. E han le ni. E mi le unde na opompo ya tun. Wakala no yo bi e shi e fi mo na wa. So be ku ba ya rewa wo no okele wi akese na twishi. Dile mi na ke bale. O kanye wa mo kompani fanya wale. Isani ele yani ka choda no mo pe ne vetu me yen ka shifio shi da na eto wo wanta o wa mo wa ha Eric Agyemang.
Agyemang was so exceptional at right back that his former teammates nicknamed him after Real Madrid and Spanish legend Michael Salgado. He was rugged, tireless, an expert tackler and technically superb in attack during his time at King Faisal Babies before moving to Berekum Chelsea. He played a crucial role in Berekum Chelsea's CAF Champions League campaign in 2012. At the time, the club was financed by wealthy businessman Emmanuel Agyemang, and success on the pitch brought the good life of it. Agyemang lived in a decent apartment and was the owner of a saloon car. Now he lives in an uncompleted building and uses public transport on a daily basis. And Agyemang has since relinquished ownership of the club.
Oh, it was a lovely journey. Well, back those days, when we were playing the champions and everything, but as soon as Mr. Chairman travels, everything became bad for us.
If you say bad, how bad? How bad? How?
The motivation, that kind of stuff didn't come again. So we've been the players. So far as you take your back straight to Berekum, all the family depends on you. They thought that you are bringing something. And when there nothing is going on, so I have to come back to Accra. That's the reason why I came back.
So when you came back, were you, training, or were you in search of a team, or did you have any plans to return back to Berekum Chelsea?
Okay, when I came back, I was training and I went to some teams that I wanted to train with them, but it said the demand was too much for them, so they couldn't push anything again, so that's it.
So that eventually left you to get stranded and then end up here?
Yeah, that's it.
And have you ever thought of returning to football again or something?
Right now, I don't think so. I don't think so. If football is not on my decision again, I don't think so. But right now, who is going to help me? I have no one to help me. So why should I think about it? The best thing for me to do is work hard and focus, and I have to take care of my family. That's the only thing, because no one is there. Even when Mr. Chairman was there, since then I had no manager, and I've been struggling a lot. So I've been on my own since day one up to today. So right now, even those days when I was on my peak, there was no manager. Right now, who will come for me? No one. So I'm not interested in football right now.
So are you in touch with some of your friends? I know the likes of Solomon Asante, Frank Achampong, you played with in King Faisal and that. Are you in touch with any of them? Okay,
formerly, I was having most of them, their contacts, but my phone got missing. So since then, I haven't heard of them again.
And has any of them reached out to you or something?
Oh, the only person that formerly I was talking with was Emmanuel Agyemang, and later I had a call from Edward Podo. Since then, no call again. Nobody has called again.
Okay, so away from that, what do you do now?
I just work with Safoda. That is the only thing I'm doing.
Agyemang's new life has cost him friendships, having lost contact with many of more successful ex-teammates, but he has made new friends in his new life, Samuel and Haruna.
Agyemang is a friend to me. I'm Samuel. The guy, he was a footballer. He played one of the best clubs in Ghana before. But now, for look of things, he's somebody that is starving around, working hard, doing pom-pom, these messy jobs up and down. Sometimes he will be like, no, he always come to drinking bar because out of frustration he has to be drinking. You'll be seeing him on the floor more time because I I don't know how I'll explain the whole show to you. Are you getting it? Yeah, the guy is suffering. He's suffering. If there will be a way for you people to help him in any other way, for him to pick up again, we can do something.
It be like Eric Agyemang. We then hand the Chado here, and Eric Agyemang is a very good player to me, to the extent that should be in case we get some helper that will help Eric Agyemang for us. We all thank and give the glory to Almighty. So we need somebody that will help Eric Agyemang for us, because he's a good player as we all we know in Ghana. No, minpa faiwa abomodina wa wanyamia eyawo ni at least kawati town park ya any Magdan if park ya mofia monche Eric Agyemang, because he bomodin jogba no Eric Agyemang je nek be shishi in form he get the form still. Yeah, the football tricks, he get them well.
There have been attempts to help Agyemang in the past. Take former football administrator, Prophet Elisha Osei Anderson, for example, who managed Agyemang from 2013 to 2014.
I mean, Agyemang somewhere 2013, about 2014, during the time I know Bob Rikum Chelsea, and Obabeye me prayer, Timena me managing until 2013-2014. And Eric Agyemang me prayer na me any manager. Your friend Prophet Elisha Osei Anderson ame wo Ghana International Trade Fair Chado. Me da sorry the Nations Miracle Prayer Ministry International. I want to meet Agyemang. Yeah, me ni say during the time I na me managing na Agyemang no monsa anti me wo apartment wa anti that time I remember say me man eba menchen ewa ha to know the ex players ni bi Gerard someone nuanum won say Gerard Samoa hotel or Trefe opposite no ni nuanum na we know the more players here than ebantina sense there na onim ensane enom gramene nana netia nti de bia na okone training na obana ni bibiara ewo hono nti nensa no masem pe setie mi jane managerial na nsana nensana yeden eba nti minti kasa se ebia senti no no munsa.
Agyingo's story is one of remorse, a desire to turn back time and correct mistakes, and the regret and self-blame that accompany poor decisions. Now, his only wish is to reclaim his former self and lead a normal life. Reporting from Accra, for Joy Sports, Joseph Ayinga Walter.
That's the very special and sad story of former Ghana Premier League player Eric Agyemang. But let's turn to Europe now and get the latest from our man Chris Harrington, who works with our partner station DWTV. Chris, good to have you again. And the big news, of course, in Germany over the past week is Vincent Kompany moved to Bayern Munich. Now, his father is a Congolese, and we understand that following his appointment, he has already garnered some support from very renowned coaches.